That's got it. Let's go. Down the rabbit hole. Oh, look at that foreshadowing. Where we're headed to. Wow. This map. I want to say I used Rabbids Mario, pulled everybody in and hammered them, which is always fun. Got 4 enemies on screen that I could see. Gotta kill 5, so there's one hidden somewhere. 1, 2, 3. That's what I didn't see. 4. 4 and a healer. Definitely want Rabbids Mario. You couldn't use DMCA. That's right when my stream crashed. Oh no! I'm so sorry. Welcome back. You missed me solving the final puzzle of that little maze. Let me swap out. And I'm actually going to spec for dash damage. You know, Mario's pretty solid. I actually need pipe range, but whatever. You are already spec'd for dash damage. Excellent, excellent. Your turn, you could do with some respecking yourself. First of all, you're going to need help because you're going to be standing literally in the middle of everybody. Magnet range. Up for a few hours, getting hungry. Gonna head out. All right. Thank you for dropping by and chatting. Enjoy your food. Have a good day. Bonus dash. Dash damage. Let's go. Fight. Yep. All right. Hello there. Greetings, future viewers of past content. This is Future Peppy, recording present commentary on a past video that occurred in the present when it was recorded, but is now in the past that you're watching in the future. Are you confused yet? Welcome to the post commentary for this video, because, you know, video game people are really chill and they usually don't argue with you about video games and such. But when they license out the music, my goodness, do the record companies go mad. I don't know why this video in particular, ridiculous. This video has generated 8 copyright claims. So keep that in mind. 8 copyright claims on 2 songs in 2 separate sections of the video. How ridiculous is that? At first, I attempted to save my original audio. Believe me, you're not missing anything. Right now, I'm literally just explaining what I'm doing. You can see what I'm doing. I'm doing the classic Rabbids Mario, bring them all in, and pound them with the hammer. It works like a charm. I love it. It's so much fun. But, yeah. No matter what I did, I couldn't cut the actual game audio out. Because at the time I was streaming these, I was not separating my audio. And that's a mistake I won't make in the future. You'll notice going forward, sometime in the future of these videos, that game sounds are turned down incredibly low or turned off entirely. And I've done that in all of my series in an attempt to avoid copyright claims. It's ridiculous. They've gone nuts with power. I don't know. What else can I talk about over this? I'm literally just explaining You're missing nothing. I tell you what, let me talk about how fun this game has been. I don't sound the most animated while I'm streaming, and that's a bit of performance anxiety on my part. But when I'm playing, I'm concentrating on the game a lot. I'm sort of in the moment. That's what I enjoy when I game, is becoming absorbed with the game itself. So if ever I seem less than enthusiastic, either I'm half asleep because I stream at weird hours and I work stupid hours, or I'm so absorbed in the game that I can't take myself away from it. That being said, I have thoroughly enjoyed this game. I've enjoyed playing it. This is the second time through playing it for me, and I still enjoy it. There are some bits and pieces that I don't like and would change. Personally, I feel like it's a fault of mine when I play this that I stay too long in the menus, and I try to avoid that in the future. You'll see in some future episodes that I purposely avoid going into the menu to do more than spend a skill point or two. I stop completely respecing for every single battle very soon. This is the point in the battle where my original strategy failed me, and I had to improvise. I couldn't reach the guys to kick him, and I was afraid here in a moment. You'll see. Mario's about to shoot this guy. Oh no, I go for the less damage play here, wanting a critical hit. Yeah, I literally am banking on a critical hit here. And don't get it. Oops. Oh, there's so many different layers to this game. I remember this fight gave me so much trouble the first time I played it. Like, not this fight. You'll see in a minute why it's so tricky. But, oh, just getting the right strategy in place and the right characters. This is a second playthrough. So I have a idea already going into each battle, kind of what I want to do. So that helped immensely. But it's still fun the second time through. It's fun the third time through. It's fun to try different strategies with different characters. And there we go. We won it. With 2 turns to spare. That is proper planning and care. Straight into the mini boss fight. Which will probably be the last thing I do today before I get offline. Alright, here is Spawny, the little rabbit with the visor I was talking about. There's the mech suit. This is a really, really hard battle because it throws you straight into it. And if you lose this fight, you have to do the previous one again. So I will only attempt this 1 or 2 times before I resort to taking the extra health. This is a really annoying battle. And believe it or not, even though it's a boss who prefers melee, your best bet is probably going to be Luigi and Rabbid Mario, or a Rabbid Luigi. Or Rabbid Yoshi. Rabbid Yoshi might work with this shell. That's handy. And Grenade Duck and his dash damage. The dash damage might be the most important thing. Actually, I think I'll go with Rabbid Luigi and Luigi. Green team, let's go. Skill trees. Nope, I gotta reset. Empower is extremely handy for Luigi. But the goal here is actually to use Hero Sight as often as possible on everybody. I need full health on everybody as well. Nope, stop that. Our range doesn't matter. $35. Cleansing jump just because I don't know if Mecha Bowser Jr. does status effects or not. He might. You are pretty much spec'd exactly how I want you, except honestly, pipe range is useless on this map. There are some pipes to like dodge and go around the back of the map. Vamp, please, he's gonna need that healing. Weapon parry as much as possible. Your cooldown. Nope, we've done it wrong. We want full tank, first and foremost. All of that. Give him extra range as well, that's handy. A little bit extra parry right there. Dash damage. Vamp. Can't get all of it. Fine. Barrier cool. 25. And rapid Luigi. Well, actual. Go. He's going for full Steely Stare. This is his maximum damage. Full health. Much range as he can get. Dash damage not so important on Ouija. Team jump probably helpful. Gets him into and out of the damage. Quickly, I could give him some pipe range. That does kind of help. There is no high ground, so that's useless. I mean, he's got the skill points, so he might as well take the last thing he can actually afford. Let's go. I may end up backtracking on this battle and using Rabbid Peach for heals. Sometimes that's necessary. Hey! Welcome back, Future Peppy. Oh, wait, that's me. Right, because yet more copyright claims. This is the second part, and I'm really sad that it's over. Effectively, like, the main villain of this game. I'm flabbergasted. Not really. That they chose this one of all things to copyright claim. This music, it's the mid-boss theme. It's been in a dozen videos already, and none of them are claimed. It's just this one. The Ultimate Showdown with Bowser Jr. that got claimed. And you can't tell me that it's not that it's a coincidence. It just no, it just is not a coincidence. That was targeted. I don't know what their algorithms are for finding it is, but they do. Anyway, here I am trying to remember what my strategy was in the past, and I'm talking about how the shield maidens are like key to this battle. Taking down the mini boss, taking down Bowser Jr. is actually pretty easy. You just have to get him away from the shield maidens. And the first turn I spend setting up how to get rid of the shield maidens here. Rabbid Ouija with the bazooka shot. And I'm discovering oh, there's a special block there. I forget if that comes into play or not. I didn't pre-watch this battle like I did the first one, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm talking about in this. I can guarantee I'm pretty much just explaining what I'm doing each round. I tend to do that while streaming. I don't know why. Like narrating what I'm doing instead of, providing actual commentary. But you'll see that the Bowser Jr. here is shielded. And as long as he's shielded, this battle is a lot harder than it needs to be. Oh, here's an example of Luigi's crazy range. Here he goes, behind enemy lines. Yoink. Yoink. I love the diversity of characters in this game. Like, each character is very unique, even though they share weapon types. Like, Rabbid Peach shares Luigi's little remote car. I don't think anybody else has his sniper rifle, though. I think his main weapon is unique to him. Unless you count, like, Rabbid Luigi's yo-yo. But I don't. It doesn't have nearly the range. But they are empowered. And Luigi is blowing up the thing. Yeah, and I'm very upset here that it just burned his hero sight. That was a mistake on my part. That probably cost me a turn. But the worst possible place to be is right next to this boss, and I have two characters that are right next to him. Yeah, don't want to do that. And I'm trying to figure out how to get my characters away from the boss. This entire fight, you got to take care of the Shield Maidens step 1, and then kite the boss around. You haven't had to do that in any other battle. And it's a bit weird that they introduced that here. But I guess with the smashers, there was a bit of kiting, so that sort of trained you to how to do this. But this takes it up to 11. This is a really crazy fight. This could have been the last fight of the game. It's that well done. It's a little short. It would have needed like a second phase to it. But all in all, it is a satisfying conclusion to Bowser Jr. in this game. Like, he gets this massive mecha suit, and you have to deal with it. Oh, look at this little twerp that survived. Oh. Again, just looking for a place to get away from the boss. The boss can't go through pipes, so you have to use the battlefield to your advantage here. Yep, that one's gone. And I waste a shot here. Burn hero sight. Which, again, tactically that was actually a mistake. I take too many turns dealing with this thing. But Mario does prevent damage right there by stopping his little RC car. Let's see. I'm getting set up for the main damage turn here. Mario's Empower plus Luigi's Hero Sight is truly ridiculous amounts of damage here. It's almost, you would like to do it for every single round, like have Luigi shoot the boss 4 times with Empower and then have like Rabbid Mario come up and hammer him. Unfortunately, they design the fights going forward specifically to prevent that. Luigi in particular is extremely fragile, even with maximum health. And that's the diversity of characters again. They want you to use multiple characters. They don't want you to use the same setup for every single fight. And they did a pretty good job on that. If you paid close attention here, you've got Luigi going off on one side. Rabbid Luigi's already moved, so he's in the middle. And Mario is moving over to the left side here. And what's going on is we've set up the kill box, what I call the kill box. The boss is in the middle. My characters are spread out around him. And here comes the rain of fire. This is the best shot Luigi gets in the entire game right here. 280, 280, 280. It's a ridiculous amount of damage. And then Mario gets his shot in. The boss comes running back this way, not staying too close to anybody to be able to melee them next turn. And Luigi still has a 4th shot. Look at this. He had 2,000 HP at the start of this turn, and I bring him down to like 400. That's what proper setup does. Unfortunately, I leave Luigi wide open to a counterattack here. But I know something most players wouldn't on their first time through here. That it is practically impossible to get a perfect score on this one on your first time through with the weapons provided. You really need like the ultimate weapons to get a perfect on this fight. And it's incentive to replay. They want you to come back and replay the battles with the better weapons that you get later in the game so that you can improve your score. I am not that obsessed with getting perfect on everything and unlocking every skill point and all the challenges. I may go back and do more challenges in the future, but for now, I'm in a good place with finishing this series off. I finished recording most of the videos at this point. I just got to edit them, and down he goes. So thank everybody for watching. Thank you for listening to the commentary. Have a nice day. Take it away past me. Oh, hey, look. It's Yoshi. Be back any second, and we need to get Spunny out of here now. True, you have your own island? Don't frighten the little guy.
Oh yeah.
Glad to see you too. Have unleashed a swath of awe-inspiring destruction across the Mushroom Kingdom. Thanks to your reckless handling of the supermarket Chestivisor. As far as colossal disasters go, this one was not so bad.
Oh yeah.
The Sherbet Desert was cool.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I did it in 4 out of 3 turns anyway. That's a hard fight to be perfect on. But it would not have if Ouija survived. Cool. And we've got Yoshi, who has the Earth Shaker. When he jumps off enemies or off allies and lands, he triggers a explosion around him. Like, each triggers a heal around her when she does the same thing. Yoshi triggers damage. Lucky trigger boosts chance for special effects for the whole team. That's actually really handy. That's his secondary, apparently. And we all get 24 new weapons that we can unlock. Handy. And that's a good place to end.